What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video, I am decorating an apartment in San Myshuno and I'm using the new kit that was released yesterday. It's called the Blooming Rooms kit and it's all about plants, literally. It only has plants in it. It has a couple of furniture pieces in it, but those are also all about plants. They're like, we got like a little end table with plants in it, and then we got like a little side table with plants in it. They're all very cute. So yeah, I'm decorating this little apartment in San Myshuno. It's a little studio apartment, and I was trying to make it look very boho mixed with industrial. So it's a bohemian industrial studio apartment, if you will. And I will be using the new plants that we got in the kit. And I am actually so excited about this kit, because I've been wanting to get some new plants for the longest time. I was so over the plants that we have in the game. I was using the same ones over and over again, and I will still be using those because they're my absolute favorite plants. But we actually got some really, really good options with this kit as well. And the thing I'm most excited about with this kit is the small little plants, like the plants that you can put on tables or on side tables, just on surfaces basically. The little small ones, they are my absolute favorite plants. I love them so much. They're so cute. I really don't know anything about plants though, so I can't really tell you the official names of the plants that we got in this kit, but I'm sure someone will be able to. There is obviously going to be someone in the Sims community that knows everything about plants. A lot of people probably, but sadly I'm not one of those people. I love plants, but I don't know a lot about them. So I obviously, unfortunately won't be able to tell you the exact names of the plants. I just know that I love them a lot. We didn't really get, well, we got a few bigger plants, like potted plants that you can put on the floor. We got a couple of those. I like those too, but they're not my favorite ones. There is one that I really, really like. I think I will be placing that one a little bit later next to the console table. And then I am actually really, really loving this little item with the 3 little plateaus where you can place little plants on. And I just think that that little item is so cute. And then especially with the new little plants, I'm just over the moon about the small plants that we got in this kit. And overall, I'm very excited about this kit. I think the items are pretty high quality. We have this hanging running plant. As you can see, I placed that one next to the TV. I love that one. It's actually very big, but it sizes down really nicely. So you can size it down and then you can use it for shorter wall heights too. And it works very nicely. So I'm very excited about that, because when I first pulled it out of the catalog, I was kind of scared because I immediately saw that it was going to be very, very big and very tall. So pretty difficult to use for the short or the normal wall height. But then I tried to size it down and that actually works very well. So yes, it ends up being a very versatile little item. And then I love this little potted plant in the little animal pot. It has a little pig version, it has a little dog swatch and a little hedgehog swatch as well, which I think is just so cute. So I love that one a lot. And I'm overall just very impressed with the swatches that we got for all these items. I think the swatches are very good. They're very neutral. There are obviously also a couple of very bright colors, but a lot of neutrals in general. And I'm so happy about that. That makes the items very usable and just very nice. And then we have that little item, like the little tea cans on a little shelf. I placed that one above the sink in the kitchen. We'll get a better look at that a little bit later when I clutter up the kitchen. But I love that little shelf with the upcycled little tea cans. It's so cute. It's actually one of my favorite items in this whole kit, I think. I just love it so much. I think it's so cute. And then the only thing that we're missing in this kit that I was very, very much hoping for is a little standing running plant. We have a hanging one, which is very pretty, but I was just really hoping for a little potted standing running plant that you can like put on shelves and then it like runs over the edge of the surface. I was just so much hoping that we would get a running, standing little plant. I know there are a lot of CC versions of that, and I love those. But I mean, in this plant themed kit, I was really hoping for one of those in the game. Sadly, they didn't give us one. There are a couple of running plants, but no like standing running plants, sadly. So yeah, I was a little bit, I don't know, sad about that, I guess. We do have a lot of different cute plants that I enjoy. I actually enjoy all of the items in this kit for the rest. Even this light, when I first saw it in the screenshots, this hanging light, I was a little bit unsure about it. I didn't know how usable it was going to be, and it's also pretty tall, so it's not very usable for short wall height is what I was thinking at first. But then when I placed it in this apartment above the dining table, I think it actually looks very nice. I think in real life, maybe it might be a little bit in the way. Like when you're sitting down at the table, the light might be hanging a little bit too low. But I mean, for one, it's The Sims. Your Sims don't care about it. And I think it looks all right. I really like how it looks above the dining table. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, here in the kitchen, you can see that I placed that little shelf with the little tea cans above the sink. And I just think that that item is so cute. I will be overusing that for all of my builds from now on, specifically in kitchens, because it's just so perfect to use. And then I also really enjoy the little curtain plants, the little hanging plants that you can use as curtains. Basically, I sized them down once because they're very big, but once again, those items, or that item actually sizes down very nicely as well. So that's actually very nice. So I placed the hanging plants around the window. I didn't use them for all windows because that would just be a little bit too overwhelming. But I think it looks very nice. And then I also combined it with a couple of blinds that I placed against the window. So yeah, I just overall think that that looks very nice. And I definitely went overboard with plants for this apartment. But I mean, I was decorating this apartment mainly to try out all the plants in the new kit. So I think that justifies my overusing of plants for this apartment. It's really excessive, as you can see, but I still think it's very nice. This apartment is definitely very industrial and bohemian at the same time. That's definitely what I was going for. I find that this Blooming Rooms kit combines very nicely with the industrial loft kit. I think those kits are very very nice together. Like, you can make a very cute industrial loft sort of apartment or just loft build with a lot of plants. They combine so nicely, and I was so happy to be using them together. I mean, I didn't really use too many items from the industrial loft kit. I think I only used the couch and the console table, and that's about it, but it definitely gives it so much of a, I don't know, just a very nice industrial vibe. Oh, and then I actually also used the wall art piece, the little mural thingy behind the bed. That one is also from the industrial loft kit, and it just looks very very nice in here. And then I used one of the repainted or like the newly added swatches of this base game floor, and I love this swatch. I love it in this apartment with the big windows, and then combined with the black accents, I just think it looks so cute. But yeah, for this studio apartment, I wasn't really thinking of a specific sim. Obviously, it's going to be a sim that's really into plants. So yeah, definitely a plant lover. They want to be surrounded by plants at all time, as you can see. And that's actually all I had for the storyline for the sim. Like I already said, for this apartment, I was mainly trying to just use the new kit and see how I could combine it. And I'm so in love with this apartment. I think it turned out very, very nice. And then for a moment there, you could actually see me struggle try to place that that standing light item that we got in this kit. I love that one. I think it looks so good. The only thing is it's a little bit too big for this apartment. And then there are actually a couple more items in this kit that I wasn't really able to use in this apartment because they're just a little bit too bulky and too big. And this apartment is only a small little studio apartment, so I couldn't really use those bigger items. But I will make sure to actually use those bigger items in a bigger build, obviously. That will be all fine. But for this apartment, I couldn't really use the greenhouse shelves and stuff. It was just a little bit too big. And then there's this one very, very big item It's almost like a divider kind of thing, but it's very big and it has a lot of like plants hanging from it. It's a very, very cool item, but I couldn't really use that in here either because like I said, it was just a little bit too big and this apartment is only very, very small. But yeah, you can see that I just decorated the bathroom quickly. I used that green divider from Eco Lifestyle, but then that is actually already it for this apartment. So let's jump right into the game and I'll quickly show you the apartment in real time. So here we have the apartment in real time. As you can see, it's very excessive. I use a lot of plants, but that's what I was going for. So I think it makes sense. But yeah, it's just one big room. It's a studio apartment, as you can see, and I kind of did that on purpose because I really wanted to try and keep all of the natural light in here. So I didn't really want to close off any rooms or anything so that I could keep all these windows in this one space. I thought that that looked so pretty. So when you walk through the front door, we have the kitchen on the left side immediately. I love this kitchen. I use these industrial base game counters and I think they complement the style very well. They go very nicely with the plants from this new kit. But yeah, the kitchen kind of speaks for itself. Once again, I just love this little shelf item. I think it looks so cute. And then this little plant right here, I placed it by the teapot, but I actually repeated it a couple times throughout this apartment. I love this one so much. And all these plants just come in such good swatches. I'm so excited about it. But this plant on the wall is also new. And then we have the bookcase over here where I also placed a couple new plants. This little plant again, and this one too. I love this one. This one is so unique. I just love this one so much. And then as you can see, I included an easel, and then we have these curtain plants over here. And this is that hanging light that I was talking about in the speed build. I mean, I think it's kind of low hanging, but it's not too much in the way. I still feel like this would work, and I think it's such a unique little item. I loved using it in here. I don't know how much use I will get out of this lamp in my other builds, but for this one, I thought it was really cute. So over here, we have the living room area. I love this little plateau item too. Obviously, I put all plants on it. And then we have a little coat rack and a little mirror over here. And then for the living area, I also used a bunch of plants, as you can see. I love this one. For the standing like floor plants, if you will, this one is definitely my favorite out of this kit. I just think it looks very cute. And I love this little pot. It's so pretty. And then we have this hanging plant, this running plant that sizes down very, very nicely. And then I used this set from the Industrial Loft kit with the couch and the console table. Then back here we have a little, I don't know, reading nook, I guess. I surrounded this chair with a whole bunch of plants. This rack is so cute. This one is also very high up there with my favorite items from this kit. This one is so unique. We don't really have anything like it in The Sims just yet, and I just think it looks so cute. I love the little plants, again with the running plants. I just wish we would have gotten one of those running plants as a standing plant. That would have been so perfect. But yeah, sadly we don't have that. I loved including the guitar in here as well. And then over here we have the bed. I used this plant in here again, and just this little hanging plant from the Paranormal Stuff pack. And yeah, just a bed with green bedding. I thought that was fitting. And then we have a dresser over here. I also really love this one. This one is so usable and just so pretty, and I love the swatches that it comes in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously over here we have the bathroom still. The bathroom is nothing special, but I just really enjoyed using this little divider in here. It makes perfect sense for this bohemian apartment in my opinion. And then I placed one of these hanging plants in the corner of the bathroom as well. But that is actually it for this apartment. So this boho industrial apartment is up on the gallery as a room, and if you want to place it in your game, it goes on 131021 Chic Street. So if you want to place this room, just make sure to enable bb.move objects, and then you should be able to place this room in that exact apartment. It comes in at just over 27,000 simoleons, so it's not too expensive actually, but that's actually gonna do it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this build. You can obviously go ahead and download it off the gallery like I just showed you. My username on the gallery is Simmarysims. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram if you'd like. My username on there is Simmarysims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so, and if you want to be notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!